For years, this was always the way we entered ports. These memories will always be with us.
Hi guys, so as you can see, we are here at Porto, Portugal. We just got here yesterday.
Far away from San Diego.
And no, we did not drop the anchor. We actually flew here because we're going to start our Camino Santiago de Compostela walk tomorrow. And also that we do not have Emerald Steel anymore. We sold her. After almost 40 years of full-time living aboard and traveling, time has come that we decided to sell her.
It was a very hard decision to make, but we were both in agreement, and we're good with it. We're good with the decision. I know a lot of our viewers were wondering and asking us, what's happened with Emerald Steel. We haven't posted any videos lately. We've just been waiting for the right time to let you guys know that that was the decision we made, and our life goes on. So, selling Emerald Steel was definitely not an easy decision to make, but as the boat was getting older, and us too, it was getting harder for us to do the maintenance involved on an old steel boat. We still feel that she has more years and passages to make with her new owner though, and we hope he can realize his dream with her as we did. Jules is 75 years old now, and I'm not too far behind. We had to ask ourselves, if we made a long ocean passage and something should happen to either one of us, would the other person be able to handle Emerald Steel alone and get her into port? You all know that we've always been self-sufficient and have never had to call on the Coast Guard for help, and we surely didn't want to start now. Emerald Steel, as a heavy gaff-rig cutter, has always been a great cruising boat. She has carried us in safety and comfort, but she's not an easy boat to sail due to her heavy gear.
Looking for some place to have a lunch.
As lifelong sailors, we'll soon find out if we'll be able to manage the distances involved in walking the Camino. We're going up the hill to Porto Cathedral to get our pilgrim's credentials, which is a little passport-type booklet where you collect stamps on the way to Santiago. They're available in every church, restaurant, hotel, etc. From Porto, Portugal, to Santiago de Compostela, Spain, it's roughly 260 kilometers. Santiago, Compostela.
Yes,
Two for both of us.
40 euros, please.
And oh, I'll leave it.
So that's you kind of like that.
Alright, so we got the all-important credentials, and we're going to be ready to go on our Camino. You ready, Jules?
Okay.
And this is the mark we'll be following all the way to Santiago de Compostela. For almost 40 years, people often ask us why we chose sailing, as it's the slowest mode of travel. Making a passage is a little more than 100 miles a day, so we decided to slow down to 10 miles a day. There's no reason to hurry through life. We decided to do the Camino, starting in Porto, Portugal, and ending in Santiago de Compostela, Spain.
It's a nice walk somewhere in the Camino. It's a beautiful day. Some people say it's not very nice because it's all cloudy, but luckily it doesn't rain. And I tell you something, that if you ever walk in 85, 90 degree, you're happy, and you have a nice cool day instead of hot, sweaty. As you can see, we're wearing a short sleeve shirts. Our jackets are packed away, so everything is beautiful. It's a nice forest. Kind of nice. I can hear the water here running. So if you want to take a nice cold shower, it's perfect.
There are several different routes which people from all over the world take, all converging at the final point, the cathedral in Santiago de Compostela, which, as the story goes, holds the remains of St. James, disciple of Jesus. As sailors and cruisers, we've always lived a minimalist lifestyle, trying not to accumulate a lot of stuff in our lives. And it has served us well right now, as we had to carry on our backs all of our needs for 20 days except for food. We usually had our breakfast and dinner in town or a village. We're walking down the trail. It is so beautiful out today. I'm happy we went.
It's going to be a nice memory, nice exercise, really beautiful, excellent day. Sun doesn't shining, it doesn't rain, cool, just fine with a short sleeve shirt, really beautiful. It is beginning in the first half of the October, so it's just right.
We tried to keep the weight down because when you have to carry everything on your own back for many hours, you really realize what's important and what's not. Some people carried way more than us and some much less. And some even had their suitcases forwarded to each stop on their Camino by a professional service. Luckily, at intervals along the Camino, there are places that serve refreshments and some offer rooms for the night.
It's a view of the estuary, Vigo, in the world to Atendava. Here we're sitting, resting. We still got maybe another 8 kilometers to go today before we can rest our bones. Right now we're just taking a little break.
Nice, really nice.
Really go? Looks like a lunchtime here for some people. Everybody gets hungry. Goes up. Another road goes down. There's a big bridge out there. And we gotta continue on Camino. Just another day, another few kilometers.
Is it time for our second lunch?
Oh, no, not now. Still gotta walk another half an hour before we can stop.
So nice though.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So here you come to a crossroad, and where are you gonna go? Right there is a sign.
Tam jest w inną stronę.
You have to continue.
Nie. Tam jest w inną stronę się idzie.
Alright.
But if there's no signs, you got enough dummies like us to follow. It's all kind of warnings for bicycles and so on. On the road we saw a lot of markers of the wild pigs, so you have to actually be worried about them too. Although if you run out of food, we can always have a little pork roast, so really no complaints. The feed's getting heavier and heavier and heavier as the day progressing, and now we're going downhill. A minute ago we were kind of going a little bit uphill. So we don't have it too far to go, maybe another 5 kilometers or so before the end of the day. You're going to be able to lay down, rest our feet, and perhaps even have a good cold beer to relax. Here somebody's got some nice haciendas.
Smells so good up here too.
Yes.
Nice, man. Nice.
Finally coming to the town.
It's a cool old town.
It's a nice little town. Little houses. There on the hill looks like some nice old church. Cars now on the road. And the local people. A lot of people have a vineyard in front of their house. Here are some people resting from long walk. Like Susan's still full of energy. There's a chapel next to the church. Looks like a cemetery. It's like a few years old.
Ready for a break.
Susan's getting another stamp in our Camino credentials. So I guess here we turn. And which way now?
Thank God the road is well marked.
There? Or there? There's a mark. There's a marker tell us to go this way. Thank God, otherwise we should be lost.
I got us from New Zealand to San Diego, but
But we had a good charts. There's no good charts here.
the Camino path is beautiful, winding through the woods, vineyards, villages, and small towns where there's always something interesting to see.
Now you have a little steep here, downhill. You think going downhill is much easier than uphill, but it's really not so. Going downhill is about as hard as going uphill. Maybe a little bit less. But if you gotta go up, you gotta go down, and vice versa. Here is some railroad tracks. That means they're coming train. I'm pretty sure pick up a train would be much easier than what we're doing. Or maybe we wouldn't have as nice of experience. Here, road goes someplace up. But we luckily going down. As you can see the mark on the wall. Point us which way to go. It would be really something if somebody would take those markers and change them just for fun, huh? Oh, look at here. We have a main highway here or something. We must be really getting close to the town. Interesting architecture. Come sta?
You can get a stamp here.
Good, let's go.
You gotta get it out.
You got it, boo.
My backpack.
Susan picking up another stamp. So our booklet's slowly getting filled up. Here is very old religious significant bridge. Let's cross the road.
This beautiful old stone bridge leads to our next destination, Pontevedra.
So here we're in Pontevedra. Somebody's around here.
We're looking for our pension.
Susie, I think that the building right in front of you is with me. So it looks like we found the place. So we're going to put a number in.
When you make reservations, they give you a code, which you're supposed to enter in the keypad to open the front door.
And if the door doesn't open first time, you try second time. If it still doesn't open, you just kick the door out.
Okay. Now we go to upstairs to room number 3. Okay.
No, I follow.
We'll put our code in. Ready? Excellent. Okay. 1, 2, 3, count. 3, 0, 0, 3, count.
Hey, you got in. Oh, here's our
Where's the bathroom at?
humble room. Window. There's like a buildings that are as old as the city.
We're looking at the city.
That's not bad. Here, looking outside. And then looking downstairs. Here's a little sitting area with a table to eat, kitchen. Susan making coffee for us. A traditional building. And there is a courtyard. There's some restaurant. It's quite pretty. It's simple, but we have a private room, private bathroom, bed, pillow, and blanket beside.
Okay guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video and weren't too bored by it. In the next episode, we'll arrive in Santiago and receive our apostolic certificates and compare the major differences between sailing versus walking to a destination. Bye-bye!